Alright, you guys, what's going on? No intro or anything today. I am doing this from the bedroom, and life is a little hectic, chaotic, and so I am doing what I have to do, just doing what I can to get through all this, and make sure I'm staying on track somewhat. So I've been going off the rails a little bit. As you can see, the last 2 days since my last video, I have been in the red. And today I am in the red as well. Not good. Overall, today, a little down from yesterday. I'm going to go back and say this is a 4 as well, just like the other day was. Headache was raging. Sleep was weird. We had the time change, and so I didn't think I slept very good, but then I was like, oh yeah, I got another hour. So I'm going to give it a 7.5 again. My sleep is still holding up okay. I mean, usually I'm like a 9 or a 10 every night though, so I can't wait to get back to that. I got work to do though. Diet today. I didn't track my calories either. Just gonna add them up real quick in my head. Let's see. I had 3 eggs, 60 calories each. That's 180. What's that? That breakfast sausage. I think breakfast was about 500 calories with the oil and everything. Yep, 500. Then I had double chicken in my food from Mod Market, which isn't bad, but it's still a point off. That's probably 800-900 calories. There's some rice with that. So that's about 1,400. Then dinner, I had a little Chinese food, ate out again. That's another point off. And it was like General Tao's chicken, egg drop soup. I think that's around 1,000 calories. So I'm gonna have to say 2,400, and I'm gonna take a couple points off. I'm even call that 7.5. Which isn't bad for eating 2 meals out. And that was about 1,000. Oh, and my peanut butter at night. So that's gonna be another 200 calories. Okay. Dairy today, no. I've been doing the Y star. I'm wondering if the dairy, like look at all this dairy. Even the Y stars, you know, I think maybe when I go back, if I start feeling better and I'm doing without the dairy and I go and try it again, I might just try Y stars and not have all these others really clogging things up. But today was no dairy, no gluten, no bread, no alk, no cold. Exercise was very light. I was kind of recovering. My blood sugar goes off the chart. It goes so weird when I drink the night before. It's 1-2 glasses of wine. That's all it takes, and I'm way off. No, that wasn't a 3. That was a 1. I did some yoga. Not enough. Not what I would have done if I was feeling better. So that's mindfulness. Was my yoga was more mindfulness. And so I did hit 10 there. Yeah, these are still up. Might even call it 9.5. Oh man, I'd hate to see a 10 though. Yeah, I'm gonna call it 9. Alright, no flasher, no neurofeedback. Okay, so today, I was trying to take it easy. Today's Sunday, it's a review day. So what do we got? It was a relaxing day overall, though my headache was raging. When I say raging, it's like someone's blowing a whistle and not at the same tone, not like constantly blowing it. It's like blowing it but going woo 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 woo. And that's like it's the most obnoxious like tinnitus thing that you could like I can't even imagine. Like I never could have imagined feeling like this. Like every day it's like my head's static. And there's somebody blowing a whistle and the whistle like is fluctuating. It's like high pitch, low, high pitch, high pitch, low pitch, high pitch, low pitch, high pitch. Oh my gosh. I can't even describe it. And then like tingles and pressure in my temples, and I'm putting ice on it and rubbing my temples all day. Ugh. I feel like electrotherapy or something might help. I don't know. I'm ready to look into medicine for it. But first things first, I got to get this on track. Look at all this dairy and crap I've been eating. I haven't been hitting my goals. Goal of diet 10 for weeks. It's not working. Got to get serious. Okay. And then I'll look at medicine. A lot of computer time doing homework. But nothing too crazy. I don't know. That's all I got. Okay, and I'm still copying that one. Copying the goals. And I didn't put a topic because it's a review and I'm coming back. So I think that will be my topic. Getting back into it. I'll just put back to the grind. How about that? Everybody knows what that means. And it goes back to discipline. I know I've used that a few times. But I'm not trying to like make up a whole bunch of new lessons that I'm learning. I talk about discipline a lot because it's something that I know a lot about. Because it's a lesson that I learn over and over. And humility. Discipline and humility. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Reflecting. Obviously, we're looking. I didn't track dairy up here. All right. I only started down here. This is where I kind of added this whole section. And I used to track alcohol differently. But obviously we're seeing all this dairy and we're seeing red days down here. What else can I see? What else can I pick up on? exercise. Exercise went down, red days. This time I'd been exercising a lot, but I've been changing my exercise. But my stress has been building. I just feel way less in control. And so I think I got to get serious about the mindfulness too. And in more of a regular way, like a routine way. Because I use yoga as mindfulness sometimes, and sometimes it's more stretching and exercise. So I really think I'll benefit from a strict regiment of mindfulness and being on point with exercise, getting the dairy out, cutting the dairy out. What else? The stress. We'll get there. And I think a lot of it starts with getting to sleep on time. We had the hour change. Right now it's 10:12 p.m. So in my body it's 11, and that's about what I was doing before. Is like after 11 I would finally start doing all these things to like wrap up and then brush my teeth and go to bed and try and fall asleep by midnight. But now, like, what I used to do is I used to be in bed by 9 reading a book, and I'd read for an hour and try to fall asleep before that hour. But I would just fall asleep reading pretty much. But when it was earlier, I would have trouble. Now it's like I'm struggling to stay awake while I'm reading, and it's like midnight. So, sure, it's easy to fall asleep, but man, I even woke up because of this little Y right here, this stupid, just the way my body reacts whenever I have a sip of alcohol. I woke up at like 2 in the morning, and that was at the time change. And now I'm wondering if that was really 1, if it had changed yet, because it was on my phone, so it automatically changed. I'm wondering if that was before or after. I think it was probably after, and it was really like 3 in the morning. It would have been 3, and it was really 2. Whatever. But it's funny how my sleep automatically just suffers. And that's why it was a 7.5. But I mean, I fell right back asleep, and yeah, woke up and was like, I only slept for 6 hours, but I feel pretty good. And I was like, oh, actually it was 7. Okay. So, all right. I don't think there's much else. I think it all starts with getting to bed on time. So I'm going to add that to my goals. Bed on time and sleep 10 equals. I guess I'm using the equal sign here. I add that. So back to the grind. We all fall off, and that's okay. It's going to happen, obviously. But it really does take that extra effort to get back into it. Doesn't take long for your body to be like, okay, no, I'm good just chilling now. Before, I think we were in the zone, but yeah, now I'm in the zone chilling in bed or whatever. I don't really want to get up this time. It's hard to get back into it. Like getting up think last week when was that? I went for a run. When was that? Running around all day. Overall felt good. Alcohol affected sleep. I can't remember what day I went for a run, but I was feeling like absolute garbage when I woke up. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go for a run. And that was amazing. It was the best thing I could have done. You know, nobody ever said, oh man, I wish I didn't go to the gym today, you know? And that's kind of what you have to remind yourself when you have to get back to the grind. Because I know the grind works. I'm not 20 years old anymore, so I can't just drink and goof around and expect to feel good. No, this is about feeling good, and I know what has to be done, and I know all of this plays into it. So, my numbers aren't great. Like, look, bad, meh, bad, meh, not great, bad. I mean, and obviously being in the red is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, subpar, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 11 categories are subpar at best. And I'm in the red, and I'm wondering why. You know, if my numbers are better, then I can wonder why. And then I start looking at medicine a little bit more, or different options. But right now I have work to do. There's things I can do to improve. So getting back to the grind, that's what it's about. It's just understanding that I can feel a lot better. And having that discipline to do it, it really helps having been there before. You know, like winning a championship, like having players on your team that know what it's like to win a championship, know what it takes, know what it feels like, and know what it means, what it feels like to lose and then to overcome that. And that helps with discipline too over time once you have been disciplined and taking care of yourself. And I think before my stress really built up, I was doing pretty well, or at least feeling the effects of what I was doing well for a few years. And now, man, it's chaos. It's crazy. And humility, I just thank God for humbling me, reminding me that freedom ain't free in more ways than one. We're not going to feel good forever unless we take care of ourselves. Bottom line. And that's with health. And then, yeah, we'll talk about politics later. All right. It's been almost 20 minutes. I think we're good to go. I see some clear trends that I need to correct real quick. It's V for Vendetta Day. Remember the 5th of November. I gotta watch that again. All right. Love you guys. Feel good. See you tomorrow.